What does that mean? It means that the state functions just like any other capitalist. He hires workers, he puts them to work, they make the stuff, then they go home, and the state officials are the ones who decide what's going to happen here, what technology is going to be used, if there's profits to be made, the state is the capitalist. State officials function as capitalists. The post office isn't private, it's state capitalism. Amtrak is state capitalism. Public colleges and universities are state capitalism. They hire people, they put them to work, they sell a product, they earn the income, they make a profit, and the officials decide what to do with it. It isn't socialized. Socialized would mean all the people who work in that enterprise together would decide. That's not what state capitalism does. State capitalism replaces the board of directors of the company elected by the shareholders. That's how that works in private capitalism. In state capitalism, there are no shareholders. The government owns it, and the government puts officials in the position of the board of directors. So we have state capitalism and private capitalism. But because the big experiments with state capitalism, not always, but often, were made by people who were socialists, a fantastic confusion settled in. And that's why I talk about this so much. And the confusion is that state capitalism is socialism. That what socialism is when the state does it. That was never the idea of socialism. Never. But it became a widespread idea. Look, there are millions of our fellow citizens in America who believe that when Obama tries to create a public health insurance system, that makes him a socialist. They don't want it because it's socialist. They've equated socialism and the government. They don't even think about a reorganization of production where everybody has an equal decision-making authority over what gets produced and how it gets produced and what is done with the profits. That idea, which I know, folks, because that's what I spread around the country when I speak. I explain all of it. People who don't like socialism think that's a fundamentally good idea. And I work on that ceaselessly. Because I don't care if they call it lemon meringue pie. If they get the idea and they find it attractive, I'm halfway where I got to get to.